Commonwealthpicker. We're in the eBay cave, and we have a huge day of sales. So, pretty excited to have a sales day like this. Haven't had one of these in probably 3 weeks or so. So, it's 24 items, 23 items for. Let me get my list here, so I'll make sure I give you the right numbers. 25 items, $521.32. So much for a summer slowdown, I guess. We're ramping it up pretty good and happy with the sales. One big item, and then a lot of pretty decent items. Nothing out of this world expensive, but the big item is from the video we posted on Monday, and it is the tailgater we got at the Goodwill because of the rejected items at Play It Again Sports. So that turned out to be a blessing in disguise. So we have this item right here, which I had to take apart a little bit. It's a tailgater. It's in really nice condition, and it has the cord with it as well, the cable. And so we got to get a box and ship that thing out today. It sold for, one moment, sold for $136. I'm pretty pleased with. I got to find the cord for it, but that's just one thing to remember, guys, that sometimes when things go the wrong way, I thought I was going to get a little bit more money for a couple things, and I thought I would get some money for 2 items, ended up not getting money, but that caused me to go down the street and donate those items to the Goodwill and sneak in for a look at what they had, and that was sitting right there. So that turned what was a $42 profit at Play It Again Sports, pick this item up and come home just in a couple of days and flip it, and make quite a bit of money. I'll end up making $70 profit on that item. And I got a bunch of other stuff in the store that day. So, you got to have a positive attitude. People that have negative attitudes don't do well on eBay for sure, even when things go wrong. So, I'm a high school history teacher, so we talk about different philosophies that govern lives, and whether it's religious or whether it's just philosophy, whether it's Socrates or Buddhist philosophy or whatever. And I tell the kids when we talk about Buddhism that not a lot of successful people are Buddhists. A lot of successful people become Buddhists, but no Buddhist almost ever becomes a successful person, and it's because of the philosophy behind them. So your philosophy, which it's the Four Noble Truths. So everything in life is suffering and sorrow. That's the first noble truth. Everything is bad. Suffering comes because we have desires. Get rid of your desires and you won't suffer. And then follow the Eightfold Path. So that's a philosophy that is not going to encourage people to have great success on a platform like eBay. You've got to have a positive attitude. You can't think negatively. You've got to think around the next corner, what's going to happen, how are things going to get better, and always be positive, which, by the way, is why a lot of people who do what we do have so much stuff, because they see an item and they see the potential in an item and they buy it. And then they end up having too much. So you have to have a little bit of discipline too, in order to pick the right items and do the right thing. So, at any rate, let's look at a few more things. This is, don't really want to open it, but I guess I will let you all see this. This is a kind of a crossover item. I thought I'd do a little better on these, and I'm finally running out of them. Maybe have one left. And it is it's not a bobblehead. It is a bobble legs. And I'll let you see a little bit of it. You can't really see. It's Liberty University, and it's Rashad Jennings, who played at Liberty, and then he played for the New York Giants. And was not an amazing running back, but was a solid NFL player for a lot of years. But his claim to fame is winning Dancing with the Stars, and so Liberty did a little tribute to him in his football uniform, but he was also had his dancing, his bobble legs. So that sold for $8 plus shipping. Have a few more of those left. I thought it was an interesting item. Me and my wife picked up a G.I. Joe boat for $3 at the same yard sale that we got, or the parking lot sale that we found that polo downhill jacket, that suicide downhill jacket, which we haven't talked about. I'm still hanging up in there. I need to get it dry cleaned, and we're going to put it on put out there for sale fairly quickly before Q4. And I got a boat for $3, and I didn't really look at it. I just saw it was vintage G.I. Joe, and I grabbed it. And when I got it home, there's a lot of broken stuff on it, and I'm like, what a pain in the butt. You know, it's not going to go for very much. And, you know, it's going to go for less than the shipping cost would be. So I just started taking all the parts and pieces off of it, and it sold for $19, and it's first class. So we'll end up making, you know, $10, $11 off of that. Johnny Cash cassette tape. This one sold, it's new in the package. This one sold for $7. So it's a good $3.50, $4 profit. Easy, quick. Wouldn't do something so small, but when it takes 3 minutes to make $3.50, it's definitely worth it. An Aladdin stopper. This is a number 44 stopper, and it should have gone for about $8 as well. So that's about a $3. Take the lid off of it, and then take this off of it. You're gonna make about $7. Easy, quick shippers. This Power Chill, I found this for 50 cents at a yard sale, and it sold, I think it was 50 cents. They may have paid $1, and it sold for $18.71, and it's gonna stay first class as well. So nice profit on that one. This was a 50-cent item. I talked about it in a previous video. This PGA money clip and carabiner. I think it went for 11. No, it went for $13.42 total. So that's a nice little profit on a 50-cent item to make, I don't know, about $8 on. These sandals, I have no idea where they came from, so that means my wife must have bought them and listed them, maybe at a yard sale, maybe at $2 at the Goodwill, not quite sure. And they sold this morning for $16.95. So let's just say we paid $2 at Goodwill for them. It's about a $10 profit on these. So easy. All right, what else do we have? Shout out to Brandon on this one. I think this was part of the death pile he started dumping on me, and I took a lot of it to the Goodwill. But this item I thought would sell if it was cheap enough. Didn't go for much, about $12 plus shipping, but it was an easy lister. And sold it pretty quick. So, you know, $10 profit, $11 profit on that. Talked the other day about the vacuum hoses. This one turned out to be not in great shape, but it definitely works. It's got the little nozzle there. It's from an Electrolux, and it sold for $35. So, and this was a $5 machine that I bought. So we're well into the profit already, and then still have the canister and the power nozzle to sell on this. So we're going to make a good chunk of change. My guess is we'll make close to $150, $200 on the, well, maybe not that much, maybe $120 to $140 on this when it's all said and done. All right. Oh, we got some shirts up here. These shirts sold for, is a pair of them, got them for $1 a piece. $25 free ship. I think they're probably not first class. I'll have to go in a priority envelope. So that's, you know, let's see, figure 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's about a $13 profit. Sold it in a lot. It's not a shirt that would have sold separately. It was kind of long tail, short sleeve, pearl snap work shirt from S.E. Schmidt. I wouldn't buy these unless you can get them for $1. Don't buy them for, you know, $4 at a thrift store. And the kicker with this is 3XL. Those larger sizes sometimes sell pretty good. So happy with that one. Hanging up there. This one I made a mistake in the listing, and I've sent a message out, so I'm not going to ship it just yet. I listed it for some reason as a J. Crew jacket, but this is clearly in one of the first couple pictures here. If you can see this, an Orvis jacket. Really nice condition, and it's a barn jacket. And it is a size XL, and it's polyester. Beautiful shape. It is missing the buttons, unfortunately, and so I had to list it very cheap, and still made some good money. It sold for $25 plus shipping, so it's still going to be a nice little $18 profit. Senior Frogs, this would be a buy from my wife, probably at the dollar bin, and the Goodwill sold for $12. So that should be about a $6.50 profit on that one. And one of the big sellers of the day are these little guys down here. Looks like we have 6 of them going out. 6 of them going out, and those are pretty decent. Not a whole lot of money, but over and over and over again, one listing is really good. And thanks a bunch to Dirt Road Treasures. We're going to do a little video on Dirt Road Treasures down in Bedford here and put it out because I love this place. Bedford's a great place for antiquing, and we'll do a little series hopefully with a few of those in there. And the owners in there are really nice, and appreciate them very much. So, at any rate, overall a pretty nice day. I'm really happy with the sales. I am not showing you some things because last night I had to get some things out and ready to go because I'd be shipping all day today if I didn't, and I had a little bit of time. So we've already got a little bag going of some of the things that are going out already, and we're going to keep filling it up. And you know, to make over $500, and that's not profit, y'all, so don't get fooled there, but it's still going to be a hefty little chunk of change, probably close to $300 profit when you take those items right there and the items over here that we're shipping out today. It's a pretty good day, pretty good sales day for the middle of the summertime, so pretty happy with that. There is going to be a few videos coming up talking about our booths that we're opening. Some antique booths, so we're excited about that as a family, and the kids are begging to do a Homeschool Hustler Toys with Turner video. We're going to put that one out as well. Thank you so much. The response has been great. The comments down below have been great. Got a couple. Austin216 been watching my video, sending me a few questions. You know, feel free. I have an email as well in the description if y'all want to look at the description. Had a message the other day about an address. I saw, thank you very much to rideshare reseller out there in California, who I watched his video the other day, and he found a Commonwealth seal belt buckle, and he wanted to know how to send it to me. I have a P.O. box in the description. Y'all can check that out if you want, and certainly hit me up on an email, commonwealthpicker@gmail.com as well, and we can do that. So thanks a bunch to some of the people out there that have been supporting the channel. Thrifty is me. He's been awesome and watches every day, and I watch her stuff when she puts it out. She's awesome, and Thrifting Adventures as well. It's got really good videos out there. So thanks to y'all out there, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the hit the thumbs up for us, and ring the bell and get some alerts. And thanks a lot for this growing channel. It's been exciting, and the kids are getting into it, and they want to start their own channel now, which is the kind of the point of why I did this to begin with. I want to inspire them to do some things. Maybe not the things I love to do, but if they love to do them, that's even better. Never More Antiques always says a family that picks together sticks together, and it sure has been a good experience so far for us. So hopefully we'll get to do a little bit more of that in the future. And don't forget, guys, if you need an Enema plush doll, you know where to find them. There's a link on my eBay store, and you can go in there and get your very own Fleet Enema in a man. So have a nice day.